Whatever the adventure, there's a BMW engineered to take it on. The X3 delivers a striking design with agile performance. The 100% electric i4 packed with pure electric energy. Or the plug-in hybrid X5, an impressive, versatile SUV granting full control on every journey. Choose what powers your next adventure during the BMW Road Home Sales Event. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Hurry in for exceptional offers through January 2nd. Visit bmwusa.com for details.
Dear kids, thank you for all your holiday joy. And thank you for reminding us that December is our favorite month, too. Find something that brings out the kid in you at the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select vehicles.
Lease the 2025 NX250 for $429 a month for 36 months or $39.99 to its signing.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Call 1-800-USA-LEXUS for important lease offer and pricing details. Not all customers will qualify. Offer available in Southern area only until January 6, 2025.
Every day when you log into ChumbaCasino.com, the ultimate online social casino, you get a free daily bonus. Imagine if you got daily bonuses in other parts of your life.
I chose French fries over loaded French fries.
I asked Stuart from accounting about his weekend, even though I don't care.
I updated my operating system without having to call tech support.
Collect your free daily bonus at ChumbaCasino.com now. And live the Chumba life. VGW Group. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
With Jaguar Wright. Not only that, we've got Courtney Burgess coming in, and he's like the most talked about man at the epicenter of the most sold controversial book banned in the world. With Jaguar, they're going to be having a conversation. But first of all, last time we were on with Jaguar, there was so many questions came in, but we didn't really get enough time to go over things thoroughly. And that's what I hope we can do in this first 30 minutes before Courtney comes on. So huge thank you for coming back so soon, Jaguar.
Well, you know, the truth is I'm growing to love you guys. I love what goes on over here. Rower was like my cousin. You know, he's like my Scottish cousin from 8 generations ago. And Shane is such a wonderful guy. And I'm going to be making it to my P.O. box. So you'll be seeing something very special soon. I can't wait. I'm honored. And, it's just, I love anybody who's interested in getting to the heart of what's real. But these are explosive conversations, and we'd be fools to not take them step by step. You know, nobody wants to get called into court by the feds.
What do you think about Courtney getting called into the court by the feds?
I think it was appropriate, considering. Very appropriate. I just don't understand why nobody is asking how he ended up in front of the feds and I didn't.
Is that coming?
I doubt it anytime soon.
No. You know why she's not being called into court? Because she'll destroy everyone. She'll destroy them all. They can't. I'm going to be quiet.
I wish somebody would take me to court. All they do is make threats and hire more stalkers and weirdos to hunt me down and try to discredit me.
Do you think the fact that Courtney got called into the court authenticates the book?
No, I think it authenticates what I've been thinking about him. I think they call bullshit.
Could you explain what you mean by that?
I'm going to put it to you this way. Whatever tapes he sent them or he gave them or they already had. They just wanted to see what he had. See if it lined up. See if it matched up. Maybe see if any of that was edited from what they already had. He got caught lying. And that's why there's a gag order on it. What I want to know is if he only had a portion of tapes, those aren't all of the tapes, how can he be so certain that Miss Knowles was never around? Like you caping for some really interesting people. I know he's going out of his way to try to disparage me or discourage people from talking to me. I also think it's interesting that his lawyer is someone who appeared to agree with my position on some things, confirm my position on some things, reached out to me, and then when I hit her back with a real message, she just went ghost. And I am speaking of Ariel Kidd. I find it very interesting that she also represents that woman who was assaulted with that remote control. I also think it's even more interesting that nobody's talking about who made the phone call. Because some research has been done and information has been shared. And it wasn't just a neighborhood witness that called the police that day. It was a law enforcement officer themselves. So I'm just trying to figure out, while you're advocating for this witness, why wasn't that mentioned? It wasn't just a witness, a neighbor who saw this woman run out and saw the car speed. It was a law enforcement officer that called. And then law enforcement came out. And as Ariel's witness stated, and she's repeated on several occasions, no one wanted to believe her, which is why she didn't get further into dropping names. That kind of suggests there was some intimidation when the witness's coworkers showed up. But all of that, and the simple fact that no one took that woman to a hospital to get a grape kit or to be, just do a little intake with a psych doctor to make sure that she wasn't having hallucinations or delusions, why there wasn't a blood panel ran on her to see if there were substances in her system. I don't understand how that didn't happen after she had been assaulted and drugged by a woman who wasn't even a qualified medical condition. Why is no one talking about KK? The phlebotomist who apparently rigs people up with IV and knows how to administer shots. I don't know. If I were an attorney and I were representing that young woman, I believe her name is Ashley. If I were her attorney, I would be bringing up all of these things. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching.
So you're saying there's a containment exercise in progress surrounding what's out there, what they know is out there now, and they're going to protect vested interests.
I'm saying that I believed all along that Courtney Burgess has been playing chicken with the law in hopes to dilute and confuse the jury pool. Lightweight. I just don't think I was right about why I thought it. When he started attacking Albie Shore, that was out of character. Highly out of character. Because anyone who knew or loved Lady Kim Porter, as her husband referred to her, and that's Albert Brown Sr., would know that, no disparaging Albie Shore. Kim did, she did not stand for Albie Shore bashing in her life. So to say that you're her friend and then to dishonor her lifelong commitment to the man she married and had a child with, that only benefits the man that just put a bunch of babies inside her and never married her. It's weird. A man that abused her. You're helping him, sir. I was wrong about why.
Ron, anything to add to that?
If I got anything to add to that, I'm just wanting to see what happens when Courtney actually comes on here. I feel like it's going to be like two meteors smashing into each other, because it sounds like when you say that he's trying to change the jury and things like this. I mean, obviously that kind of gives me the sense that you don't really necessarily trust his entire agenda or his angle behind all this.
It is motivated by something sinister.
Okay. And
sit there and the best way to create disinformation is to get pieces of the truth and then build a bunch of negative and weird, attachments to it. It's kind of like what they did with the Bible. There's still a lot of truth in there from the original scrolls. And then there's a lot of propaganda that were added by people. Why does no one want to believe that that's what's happening with this book?
Okay.
The man that is defending the book, the white man who came out lying with an African-American name. Issues with that. Your name isn't Jamal, sir. Why did you choose an African-American name as your ghostwriting name for a book? If what you really wanted was justice for Kim, then you should just come forward with your face. It would have had a great impact to see a white man care so much about a woman's legacy who was being erased right before America's very eyes for the past 6 years. Like, if that's really what you wanted to do, why did you come forward with an African-American name, sir, as your, like, you could have came out as Hans if you didn't want to use your name. Why Jamal?
Yeah, I think a lot of people, we were watching. We were watching over that interview today, and a lot of people had questions because they maybe came in halfway through the interview and things like this, and they were kind of blown away at the fact that they were looking at the ghostwriter for one version that was shown by Courtney, and then there's the other version, and he's done both versions. This dude, right?
Chris Todd edited the original version.
Yeah.
And wasn't it Chris Todd who came up with that alias?
Whatever the adventure, there's a BMW engineered to take it on. The X3 delivers a striking design with agile performance. The 100% electric i4 packed with pure electric energy. Or the plug-in hybrid X5, an impressive versatile SUV granting full control on every journey. Choose what powers your next adventure during the BMW Road Home Sales Event. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Hurry in for exceptional offers through January 2nd. Visit BMWUSA.com for details.
Hey, it is Ryan Seacrest. There's something so thrilling about playing Chumba Casino. Maybe it's the simple reminder that with a little luck, anything is possible. ChumbaCasino.com has hundreds of social casino-style games to choose from with new game releases each week. Play for free anytime, anywhere for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. Join me in the fun. Sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Jaguar, was it not? Or was it Courtney?
I don't know who came up with Jamal, but I don't understand. If what you're doing is based in integrity, why did you need a pen name at all? And why did you need one that made the suggestion that the person that was writing the book was African American? There's just too much cloak and dagger for people that want the truth.
I hear you, but you think when Courtney comes on, if he answers these questions and explains it more, it's not as bad as it's. He won't?
He can't.
He's what?
He can't. He won't, and he can't. I'm going to tell you that right now. Y'all about to see him glitch and stutter more than you ever had.
Let me ask you this, this is just something that you said starting to, there's cogs turning here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I said a few weeks ago, wouldn't it be interesting if a key piece of evidence or a key eyewitness comes forward in this and takes the whole case by storm,
mm-hmm.
and then subsequently something happens that derails the public opinion on the legitimacy or the contents of something. And now
the confusion behind all of the information that has been put out in this book is enough to confuse any jury pool. Because what I realized about this book is while it aired out all of these very, very, very intimate details that Kim Porter herself never discussed in any interviews while she was alive, for them to be the narrator of such personal and intimate, for them to parcel out the stories as they see fit, I'm sorry, in my mind, it's trashy. Number one. Number two, half of the stuff that we saw in here, it makes her sound like she was some kind of a crazed rug addict as well, which also confused me. That the Combs boys, when they went out on their bullying spree, didn't decide to go bully them. These men took your mother's actual words and made her sound, and there were things that were edited, that were moved around. Why didn't y'all go bully them? Why are y'all worried about bullying the people that are hurting Diddy? Why aren't you worried about bullying the people that are trying to hurt your mother?
What about this then? You've got real strong and legitimate views on the book, how it was put out there, the name, the ghostwriter, and to be honest, I kind of get why you're feeling like that.
Like that crap that he got was the actual original stuff that went out. Because I can tell you for a fact that I know what left the Ivy. I know what left from the dining room, and I know what left from the kitchen. The day that Kim started disseminating her book just before she passed away, right after Cassie ran. See, he ain't saying nothing real. Question is who gave it to you, Courtney? Because I know how I got my piece, because I actually had a piece of that book. You ain't get my piece, Courtney? Guess you're missing a few things.
Yeah.
What you gonna say? I didn't see you at the Ivy that day. Nobody did. So who gave it to you? Y'all play too much. But you're a desperate man, and I know you are. You would have to be desperate to play this kind of chicken with the law. And the only way a coward like you would do that is if they had your back up against the wall. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. When you owe somebody like the Rock Nations and the bad boys of the world a favor, it's not always money. Sometimes they're just sparing you total embarrassment or maybe some jail time of your own. That's enough to get somebody to go on national television and lie. You're such a bad liar, you can't even remember the things you say from interview to interview. You look scared. And your lawyer's not protecting you. And as far as it sounds to me, she ain't much protecting any of her clients. Because I got the text message that I sent you, Ariel, in my phone. And guess what? Today, I'm going to give Sean Atwood the receipts of the text message I sent you, Ariel Kid, after you reached out to me, pretending like you wanted to be some kind of ally. And I sent you a very real message, ma'am. I said they're trying to unalive me again. Can you help? You never responded. You went just as ghost as Jussie Smollett did a week ago. But I'm starting to research you, Miss Kidd. And so help me God, if I find you've had any legal dealings with Alex Spiro, you and I are going to have a problem, man. Because that Piers Morgan interview is starting to feel like it was a setup. I don't know you, ma'am. You were sitting there corroborating things that I said and never mentioned that you were representing Courtney Burgess too. It was a real nice setup. I go first and do what I do. Then they bring in the cop, Vlad, who, by the way, did you know that 19 of the people that he's interviewed on his show have been unalived and the rest have been locked up in federal penitentiary? Well, let's not talk about that. Then you bring him on to discredit me, and then you bring another Black woman on to kind of prop me up and make it look like she's not crazy, he's crazy. I mean, you know, she suggested that I needed to get legal representation, but when I reached out to you, you ghosted me.
Courtney is in the studio, so
I bet he is.
I'll bring him in. Hello, Courtney. How are you doing?
How you doing?
I hope you've been watching it because Jaguar says she's got some tough questions for you.
Courtney, can we get you to turn your TV off behind you, mate, or just put the sound
TV.
I can't.
We'll mute you. We're just going to mute you, Courtney, while you get to turn the TV off behind you because we can hear the interference. Well, you get a chance firsthand now, Jaguar, to see what he says. I assume he's been watching the first 15 minutes. I assume he has.
Order.
You okay though, Jag? Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, good. Because you just so you know, you've terrified me. Like if you told me, like I'm terrified. Okay, just to be clear.
No, because see, I don't like people who play games with real people's lives and real people's work.
I'm with you.
The simple fact that he had the audacity to mention my name at all was ridiculous. Talking about, I don't know this and I don't know that. I'm getting to learn about you, sir. But with his lawyer being Ariel, like, why are you taking shots at me when Ariel was busy pretty much, you know what I'm saying, agreeing with me? Doesn't it feel crazy? She virtually sat there on Piers Morgan and pretty much corroborated and agreed with me, even though she never said that Courtney was her client. And then he comes and gets online to discredit me and Gene Deal, bragging about his Ferraris and stuff. Maybe the feds come back and pick up all of your cars too, sir. How you sitting there shooting shots at me? You don't even know me. And how dare you have the audacity to try to slander Gene Deal in any way? You got some nerve. Come out of nowhere like a Sputnik. And you can't give accurate information on where you got the pieces of the book because nobody's got the whole book. And for you to sit there and have anything to say about Albert Brown Sr., also know is I'll be sure after everything that he has endured and the way that Kim loved him until the day she passed away is out of order. It's out of order.
This holiday, BMW has reunited 3 members of the family at the BMW Road Home Sales event. The Agile X3, engineered for any adventure. The plug-in hybrid X5, commanding the streets with unmatched presence. And the all-electric i4, charging into the future with impeccable performance. Hurry in to find what powers your journey at the BMW Road Home Sales event. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Visit Valley BMW Center today for attractive lease and finance offers.
Looking for excitement? Chumba Casino is here. Play anytime, play anywhere. Play on the train, play at the store, play at home, play when you're bored. Play today for your chance to win and get daily bonuses when you log in. So what are you waiting for? Don't delay. Chumba Casino is free to play.
Experience social gameplay like never before. Go to Chumba Casino right now to play hundreds of games, including online slots, bingo, Slingo, and more. Live the Chumba life at ChumbaCasino.com.
VGW Group. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
I think he's back. All right.
I bet he's back.
Hello, Courtney. Can you hear us okay?
Everything okay.
So, yeah, we've seen you in the news here again.
This is Jaguar. They're trying to unalive me. Again, can you help?
Hold up, Jaguar. I'd like to apologize to you because.
See that?
What's that saying?
That's the message from your lawyer, sir. That's the messages between us. And she ghosted me.
What did it say?
Who should I email this to?
Do you want to read it to him or?
Well, I didn't want to put it up too close because her phone number's on there. I don't want to dox her.
Just read it. Don't put the phone number up.
Real simple. This is Jaguar Wright. They're trying to unalive me again. Can you help? It was marked as read October 7th, 2024. And then she put, yes, did you call me? Are you available to talk now? Feel free to call me. We contacted back. She ghosted me. It's all right here. It's a 305 number. Ain't that the same number you call her on? I'm a serious woman.
I'm a serious man.
I hope so, because your life is on the line, sir. You know that.
Yes.
You're playing dangerous games with people who have put their life on the line. Me and you ain't got nothing to say until I hear you publicly apologize to I'll be sure, sir.
About what?
About every lie you told about him. About
No lie. First of all, I told no lies. So I'll be sure.
And I'm calling you a liar right now. And if Gene Dean were here, we would both sit here and call you a liar right now. There is no way Kim Porter would ever ask anyone to disparage that man, ever.
First of all,
especially not after everything that Diddy has done to him. Do you know how many times we've had to pray him back from flatline, sir?
First of all, I never said I wrote the book. I never wrote the book.
Keep speaking, Courtney. Respond.
Yeah. Just keep going, Courtney.
Oh, okay. I never wrote the book, Shannon. So what you saying, Jaguar, is not what you said.
Brother, I'm telling you things that you said to say. And your stories ain't adding up. I don't know who's coaching you. I don't know who's giving you information. But I'm calling you into account right here today, sir. I am telling people, you are going to stop lying on Gene Deal. You are going to stop lying on I'll Be Sure. And you are going to stop pump faking on a woman who put her life on the line to save hundreds of victims.
And are you saying this has been said within the concepts of the book, or out with the concept, the context of the book, Jaguar?
And all of the other chit chatter that's running around, demonizing people who are nothing more than victims of Diddy.
Okay, well let's give Courtney a chance to respond to that.
All right.
The extended list. Just. Well,
let's address.
You know, I'm gonna mute up. I might have the urge to say something.
Go ahead.
No, it's
go ahead, Courtney. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Courtney. It's just for you to respond to what Jaguar has said there.
What is she saying?
All right, Jaguar, do you want to just take Courtney through it again, just to give him a chance to really
maybe 1 point at a time.
Yeah, 1 point.
1 point at a time.
I done muted up. I done said what I had to say. I meant every word that I said, and I'm going to stand on it. Because, see, what's about to happen is if he keeps flummadilling and sitting here playing possum, I'm just going to have to play chicken with him. And I promise you, I don't turn off the road. I don't. I'm going to mute back up. But understand this. I asked for what I asked for. It's either you going to give it or you not. The things that were published in that book are things that those children should never have heard. Any of them. Especially those girls. How dare you? How dare you? And there is no way in the world Kim Porter ever gave you the permission to slander her husband. No
Kim
way.
Porter, hold up.
She would never have allowed you.
You want to let me talk or not, Jaguar?
Yeah, let Courtney respond now. So it's
you coming on. Let me explain something.
Courtney. You're fine, Courtney. Go.
Whatever you're saying about Kim Porter book is what you saying. I did not say anything because I never wrote the book. So you coming? I'm no witness of anything. I wasn't never at no party or never at no whatever they saying. I'm going by what you're saying.
What do you mean you going by what I'm saying? I didn't write no book. I didn't publish no documents. Up until today, no one has ever heard me say that I even had my own access to what was actually written down. I've never admitted that. And I'm actually putting my life on the line right now doing it. And I'm putting some other people in jeopardy that I care about. But I'm doing it for what's right. And I'm just going to have to stand on that. You can retract, you can detract, say whatever you want to say. You had some very specific things to say about I'll be sure. I, as his friend, am asking you give him an apology. That man has been through enough. He's been through enough. Listen, to the anniversary of Kim's passing is in just a few weeks. Did you talk to him after she passed? I did. And I was there after the first coma and the second. I don't know who you think you are, but you are no one's friend, sir.
I'm no one's friend. I'm not your friend.
You're no one.
I was your friend or never Gene's friend. You understand?
You are no one's friend, sir.
Right.
Because what you guys have done with that book, what you guys have done with that book is try to tarnish a woman who put her life on the line. Y'all want to write a book about everything she did do.
That's the book she... Hold on, Jaguar.
Do you know how many girls she stuck her neck out for throughout the years? No, you ain't talk about none of that. Or how she put her life on the line to help Cassie do everything that she's doing right now. There was so much more to her story that was not talked about. That woman is a hero when you made her sound like a common drug-addicted slut. That wasn't...
I haven't wrote nothing in that book. It was printed.
Telling you that now. You are nobody.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
You are nobody's friend, sir. I'm muting up.
Nobody's friend. I'm not your friend. I'm not Gene's friend. I know nothing of you. I can't hear her.
She's muted, Courtney. So do you want to just tell the viewers what's happened to you in the past couple of days regarding this grand jury attendance?
Oh, since then, my phone was taken from me. What I had in it was sent to me. Jaguar, she's off the hook. Right now, I'm tired. I don't want to be here. It's a gag war that I shouldn't be talking about what's going on. I was not a witness for Sean against him. I'm here only for my friends. Tupac Shakur. That's the only one I'm here for that was taken away from here.
And that
did you just say Pac?
Yes.
Oh, you a whole clout chaser. Hold up.
I'm not a clout chaser. No.
Nothing. You wasn't saying nothing about nothing. No. I'm calling Meech. We're gonna talk to somebody who actually knew Tupac. Meech. I'm sitting here with the Courtney Burgess guy. Oh, that's dope. He said he doing everything that he doing for Pac. Oh, that's my nigga. That's what's up. Pac is my brother. I know Pac is your brother.
Whatever the adventure, there's a BMW engineered to take it on. The X3 delivers a striking design with agile performance. The 100% electric i4 packed with pure electric energy. Or the plug-in hybrid X5, an impressive, versatile SUV granting full control on every journey. Choose what powers your next adventure during the BMW Road Home Sales Event. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Hurry in for exceptional offers through January 2nd. Visit BMWUSA.com for details.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
But I don't understand how this book with Kim Porter got anything to do with Pop.
Yeah, what's up with that? That's crazy. Interesting. Huh.
What does this Kim Porter sex stuff got to do with Pop? How you getting justice for Pop? Talking smack on a woman's body count after she dead.
Yeah, right. That's crazy. Yeah, what's up with that?
Meech, what you talking about?
He's asking you what I'm asking you. What does Kim Porter's book and all of the sexual conquest and stuff that was published in there, what that got to do with Tupac?
First of all, it was all I did was got the flash drive, went down to book. I did not write the book.
Exactly. Ain't nobody fitting to slander Pac.
Nah, we can't do that shit. No. That's who does that? Fuck Kim Porter.
That's how he feels about it. That one thing ain't got nothing to do with the other. You clout chasing. This is Tupac's producer.
Hold up, Jaguar. Let me let you talk.
Don't come up here now that you done
hold up.
And Pac into it. Because Pac ain't got nothing to do with none of this.
I gave you respect. I gave you a spot. Don't.
Carry on, Courtney.
I'm gonna mute up Meech. Yeah, he said he wouldn't do that. Apples and oranges. You've been warned.
I'm gonna tell you just like this, Jaguar. I don't care what you got to say.
You've been warned.
You up Big Meech.
Apples and oranges.
Could I talk? Talk?
Yeah.
And say something.
Go on, Courtney, respond.
I can't respond. How you hear what she's saying?
Do you want to just respond to what you heard, the conversation on the phone?
I'd rather let her go ahead and do it, and I do what I got to say. Because Jaguar, she's off the hook like she always been. She's a failure to the industry because she only got far as she got. And that's this high.
Well, wait a minute, Meech. Now he's talking about my career.
You understand? Meech, I don't know you. And I don't know you, Jaguar.
Senior, sir.
What do you say?
That like he said, that don't mean nothing. That you don't know him. Everybody relevant does. Question is, why don't nobody know you?
Because you know what? I'm not a clout chaser like you say.
You are clout chaser. You just brought up Tupac name, and he ain't got nothing to do with this book.
Because I don't have nothing to do with the book, but publishing it. That's what
should not have been included in that farce. Tupac's name should not be included in that farce. That woman's personal life has nothing to do with the legacy of Tupac. Cut it out.
First, listen.
Cut it out.
No, you cut it out, Jaguar. Jaguar, you the one cloud chasing. You the one cloud chasing. Oh, you wait, hold up.
Producer and friend. That's my friend. That's not a clout chase. You clout chasing because nobody.
How you a friend? He been in jail for 30 years. He been in jail for.
Somebody that know Pac. Who knows you?
I know Pac. He know me. Yes.
Let me just jump in here for a second, right? At the risk of my own life. So it sounds like, and I'm sorry if this is not meant to come out patronizing or anything like that. So, Jaguar, your response is to what has been put in the additional segments of this book that exposed a lot of the alleged activities of Kim, her kids seen it, all the rest of it. Courtney, you're denying even having any part in writing that segment, and I believe, and I'm just taking this from what I took on board when you said you were doing this for your friend Tupac. I believe you meant handing over the drives and doing your part for all of this. I'm not taking sides. I just want to make that clear. Okay, I'm not taking sides. Okay, I can feel your eyes burning through me, Jaguar. Like I can feel them, right? So is that? Oh, she's pointing at me now. Like, is that where we're at? Because I feel like when you said you were doing this for your friend, it was the broader actions, and you're not a witness. You were called in to hand over evidence. At no point are we saying that you witnessed or were a part of the evidence gathering or anything like that. I'm not trying to give anyone a way out of this. I'm just saying, for me, it felt like when you said you were doing this for your friend, you meant walking into the court and handing stuff over. And I feel like Jaguar is saying that she is raging, rightfully so, about what was put in that book. And you're saying that you never put it in the book. So I'm going to step back now and hope that I didn't say anything wrong.
No, you didn't say anything wrong. You said everything right. Okay. Jaguar just yelling for no reason. Oh. She's just yelling just to be heard.
She's a passionate woman.
Yeah, passionate woman of a loser.
Oh, don't make it sound like we're on the same side here. I'm scared now.
Did you just call me a loser, sir?
I never.
Yes, I did say it. Don't bite my words.
Your mother's a fucking loser. How about that?
You said
she gave
you
black ass. You should have minded your fucking business.
My mind is my business, Jaguar.
You want to be a pass around nigga? Pass the shit around and do it quietly, G. Do it quietly. But for a nigga that don't nobody know, you know a little bit too much. And now you don't want to know anything at all. And then you want to sit up there and say you doing all of this for Tupac? I got Tupac's friend and producer on the phone. He's calling bullshit on you, G.
You all you're doing is pretty talking.
Like that, his ass is gonna be cooked. Ain't nobody got to do nothing. There's enough motherfuckers that is tired of the bullshit when it comes to Fox. So
Stop.
I didn't hear anything.
You being called out the real ones, G. And guess what? We ready. I wore this hat for a reason.
Because you rehearsed. You told somebody you rehearsed, Jaguar.
I just called this man.
I don't know who that is. I don't even hear.
Showed you the text messages between me and your lawyer. And now you ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
I can't hear what you're saying.
I didn't do nothing. I don't know nothing. Didn't I tell y'all somebody owes me some money? Because I know y'all took bets. What did I tell you before he came up here? He about to be the stuttering is me again in America.
No, it ain't nothing.
You're a stuttering nigga.
No, I'm not a stuttering nigga.
Shut up.
Jack, I'm gonna let you get your prop. Take your roses.
Leave Pac out of it. You ran your mouth too much.
Listen.
I'm telling you.
Jaguar, I'm gonna let you get your fame for now.
Wait a minute, Meech. I'm gonna let you tell him yourself.
Okay, my man. This gift, God, this is a blessing that this woman is spending this time trying to drill this in your head about this Tupac shit, bro. Don't do that. I did the movie, dog. We didn't play with no bullshit when it came to the movie. Nothing to do with Pac, but we play with it, dog. So I'm just letting you know. Please believe there's a tribe out there that's gonna back what she's talking about. I'm letting you know.
You can't let me know anything, brother.
Gave you a heads up, bro. Leave that Pac shit alone, dog. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Listen, Meech.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this. I don't hear you, what you're saying. You can't tell me to do anything.
All right, that's what he said.
All right.
That's what it is.
You just gave you advice.
That's what it is. Then it is what it is.
So can I just say then? So are you basically what you're saying then?
It's real. That's okay. Just listen to me. Whatever shit you've been running on, it just got real. Now your lawyer right said hi. Shit else to say. You a punk ass motherfucker running around pump faking on greatness, sitting there using a dead woman so that you can do whatever you got doing in the background. You're a fucking punk bitch. I don't want to hear shit. You didn't hear what it is. Keep Pac's name out your mouth. I got it here. Come on now.
You bitch ass niggas say my name.
I don't care what she's got to say.
I get exactly. Say my name, nigga. Then see how. See how quick the noose end up around your ass, stupid nigga. You stupid as fuck, dog. I'll take some bitch ass nigga. Fuck.
All right,
nigga. Get money, nigga. Get money.
Let's pull this Jaguar. Let's pull this back round.
We good, baby.
Yeah,
Just let it.
let's pull this back round, okay? Because I mean, I'm just saying this how I'm observing it, Jack. Right? So you're in complete denial that at any stage Courtney is justified in saying that he had a friendship with Tupac, and
he ain't got no right to say shit that ain't nobody that's back in Pac ain't saying. If ain't nobody back in Pac that's talking about this Kim Porter stuff, then anybody that's a true friend wouldn't be doing so. I told y'all this nigga ain't nobody's friend.
Listen, I'm not your friend. I'm not here to create myself. Listen, I'm not here to create myself.
You better stop talking about. I'm muted up. I done said everything I need to say. I'm gonna see.
You ain't saying anything. All you doing is yelling. You ain't saying anything.
Did you hear what that grown man just said to you? Did you hear?
What he said?
That part. Go be dumb.
Whatever the adventure, there's a BMW engineered to take it on. The X3 delivers a striking design with agile performance. The 100% electric i4 packed with pure electric energy. Or the plug-in hybrid X5, an impressive, versatile SUV granting full control on every journey. Choose what powers your next adventure during the BMW Road Home Sales Event. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Hurry in for exceptional offers through January 2nd. Visit BMWUSA.com for details.
It can get lonely climbing Mount McKinley, so to entertain myself, I go to ChumbaCasino.com. At Chumba Casino, I can play hundreds of online casino-style games for free, like online slots, bingo, slingo, and more. Plus, I get a daily login bonus. It's just too bad that up here, I don't have anyone to share my excitement with. Woohoo!
Live the Chumba life. Anytime, anywhere. Play for free now at ChumbaCasino.com.
VGW Group. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything. Mute is the word.
See,
Courtney,
well, I was just going to say, Jag. Like, I mean, we love hearing your points of view. The way you're delivering this is, I think no. Listen, I'm just being honest with you. I think a lot of people are seeing this. You know, it's passionate. You're angry. You're hyped up. Right? And listen. I just want you to calmly just reiterate. And I'm sorry to say, calm. I'm not trying to be patronized. I'm not doing any of that.
No,
I'm just for me.
I was okay until he started calling me names.
Okay, well, listen.
I didn't call him no name.
I didn't call you no name either.
Yeah, you did. You called me a loser, and I'm far from it, sir.
If we can just, can you bullet point cliff note it for me? And I mean, don't just keep it super simple for me.
Anyone who are true friends of any of these people that are attached to this tabloid sensation would never have agreed to or corroborated or confirmed anything that has been leaked out in this very confusing book. The book, I believe, was disinformation meant to confuse things, to buy Diddy a little bit of grace in the jury pool when the jury is finally picked.
Okay.
I don't know who this man has issues with or who he on the hook for.
Okay.
To apologize to Al B. Shore. He needs to apologize to those children, and he needs to keep Tupac.
Okay. So let me ask you one more thing. Let's take all of the book stuff and just put a big rubber band around it for now. Do you not think the fact that he is walked into the court and handed over these flash drives that are going to potentially lead to massive steps forward in putting away this monster? Now, I'm sorry, it's sort of try and make you say something positive. That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just there's layers. There's layers.
Whatever they confiscated, he didn't sin when he got it. As explosive as that was, if you were really trying to be a good Samaritan, in this case, you would have sent it right away. No, it had to be subpoenaed.
But do you not think, though? Do you not think, Jack, in cases like this, there's a time for dropping for dropping this sort of evidence.
If he was really interested in getting justice for Kim, they wouldn't have needed to monetize it first. They would have just given it to the authority to get justice for Kim. This was monetized, sir.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the book. I'm talking, and I completely understand every point you're making and where you're coming from.
And I'm saying he's not a good Samaritan here, sir.
I'm not here to be a good Samaritan. I'm not here for neither one of them. I apologize to I'll be short, and I apologize to the family. That's it.
Y'all asked me to calm down, and I calmed down, and here he go. I guess he's getting coached again. Please interrupt her. He's making too much sense.
Yeah, I mean, I do appreciate
one comprehensive sentence since he sat here on this panel.
Well, I mean, he did say that he apologizes to.
Yes, I said it from the start. I apologize to the family, and I'll be sure.
That's all I asked for.
Your mouth. And you ain't had to ask for anything. No, you didn't ask for that. I've been said it.
Why don't you go to one of your next interviews and do it officially so that the children can hear you?
No, once you go to your next beauty parlor.
You make a big deal out of that.
I just want to interject again. I'll be honest with you, and I'm not one for sides. I'm just one for facts. The very second that Courtney came in, the first things he said were, "Jaguar, I would like to apologize to you." And then before you even anything registered, you had your say. So I'm not picking. I'm just saying. I think a big thing for Courtney was to apologize for.
I don't want his apology. Him bringing my name up at all was a clout chase to begin with. What he had to say about me initially was disparaging. So for that, I see him as nothing more than an agent and nothing more than an op. Not only that,
I get that.
Black people on large platforms looking for relevance, and now when
I don't need relevance.
Excuse me, sir, you came like a Sputnik out of nowhere. Somebody made you news. Somebody. And considering that I never spoke about you, there was no need for you to ever speak about me. This is the thing that I have, the problem that I have with characters like you that come online. Y'all like to sit here and think you know how this whole information thing really goes. You really don't understand it at all. There is nobody that is better at this than me. There is nobody that will ever beat me when it comes to breaking these kinds of things down. I'm not here for your apology, sir.
I'm here to apologize to you.
No, listen to me. I don't need your apology. It's just simple. Keep your name out my mouth.
I don't argue with females.
Keep your name out your mouth, and while you at it, please stop talking about Tupac when it comes to this, because nobody wants that attached to the legacy of that great legend.
Yeah, I never attached that to it. I'm not saying anything to you or G. Get lost.
Why would I do that? So many people depend on me to make money every day to feed their families. Why would I get lost?
Because you
know how much money I make people on their channels weekly? How much money do you make weekly? Don't tell me to get lost. You get lost, sir.
I'm going to get lost.
Good. And guess what? I hope when you do, you can be found. Because there's a lot of people getting lost right now that ain't never gonna get found.
Right.
Metaphorically speaking.
Voyage. Send Ariel my regards.
You said that's your boy. You said it to her.
Send Ariel my regards.
You said it to her.
I don't need to chase nobody down. You ghost me once. That's enough.
I never ghost you.
Good luck with a lawyer like that. I just wonder who's paying her legal fees. And I wonder how well she knows Alex Spiro. That's what I want to know. You bragging about your cars and showing off your Lamborghinis, and yet you're getting stuff confiscated. I want to know, how are you paying your legal fees? Who's paying her?
My cars don't get repossessed.
Well, they're not yours. The question is, how are you paying Ariel? How did you come into contact with her?
How are you? Listen, that's my
No,
personal
honestly,
business.
you're an attorney, sir.
Honestly, that's my personal business. You need to find your business. And I'm not here to find you.
I'm handling my business just like I'm handling you. I'm asking
You're
you,
not handling me. I'm not answering your questions. I'm not here to.
Yeah, I think there's a certain level of question for a podcast, and I think a lot of the personal stuff.
I understand.
It's a good way of stepping back from your Courtney. But I mean, it is.
A lawyer. I'm gonna find out how you know it, and if I find out she has any association with Alex Spiro, start praying, sir, because that's not gonna be good for you. You ain't nothing but a loose end.
No, you are.
You ain't nothing but a loose end.
Can I just ask, right? Can I listen? Let me interject here, right? Is it not better for you all to like? Is there not a bigger picture, right, with someone like yourself, Jaguar?
When that book went out there, that book did nothing but harm. That book did nothing but harm. It created instant trails of disinformation that have gone from thumbnail to thumbnail to thumbnail, creating reasonable doubt for the diddler. We will not have that. We will not abide it. It is wrong. And to exploit that woman's personal life that way for profit and gain. And you not even turning none of that.
That's all you've been doing. Ever since I've been seeing you, that's all you've been doing, sport to everybody.
Say what?
That's all you've been doing.
Doing what? What are you talking about?
You know what you've been doing.
What have I been doing?
Let it go.
Okay, well, let's get into it for real then. If we're just going to go full on kamikaze, let's talk about the monetization of that book. Let's talk about
what am I? This is a grown man.
Jaguar, right? Jaguar, your point of the monetization of Kim's story, right?
Yes.
The way these books came out, I think that is a fair point. Okay, and I think that's one that I'll ask Courtney.
Money. Was any of that money donated to the legal fees of any of the victims that she tried to help spare?
Whatever the adventure, there's a BMW engineered to take it on. The X3 delivers a striking design with agile performance. The 100% electric i4 packed with pure electric energy. Or the plug-in hybrid X5, an impressive, versatile SUV granting full control on every journey. Choose what powers your next adventure during the BMW Road Home Sales Event. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Hurry in for exceptional offers through January 2nd. Visit BMWUSA.com for details.
Every day when you log into ChumbaCasino.com, the ultimate online social casino, you get a free daily bonus. Imagine if you got daily bonuses in other parts of your life.
I chose French fries over loaded French fries.
I asked Stuart from accounting about his weekend, even though I don't care.
I updated my operating system without having to call tech support.
Collect your free daily bonus at ChumbaCasino.com now. And live the Chumba life.
VGW Group. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Like, if y'all going to sit there and talk about Kim, then do it for what she really intended it for, to save and to call those into account that needed to be held into account. Y'all could have done all of that.
I said it, and I'm going to do it. Movie, anything will be donated to Kim Porter twins.
How much has that been donated thus far? Because there have been hundreds of thousands of dollars.
It's frozen. Amazon froze it.
I bet. And he ain't getting none out first.
I have nothing to do with Amazon. You need to slow down and stop running your mouth so much.
I don't need to do anything but what I'm doing. And whoever you're talking to,
you talking about cloud chasing. You bring meat up in here.
I get that. And now we've finally gotten to this point where you're warning me. Who are you warning me for, sir?
I'm not warning you. You the one doing the warning and threaten.
Go. You are trying to encourage a change in my course and my trajectory, sir.
No, you speak about everybody. You speak about everybody. You spit everybody's name out.
I speak about the truth.
Listen.
You got a problem with the truth?
No, I don't. The truth is the best.
On whose behalf?
Listen. Choose your own fight. You trying to
do yourself a favor.
Choose your own fight. You trying to fight.
You're trying to give me, and use it on yourself.
Okay.
My word is born. I buck for no one. I bow to no one. And I will win. You go back and tell your little boss that. You go back and tell your boss nuts right here. Yes, you do.
Who's my boss?
Dude. Just like you love serving Lucifer. Ain't that what you call Diddy? You got a boss. Tell him I still got his nuts right here.
Yeah.
Because now I know who you're working for. You just told on yourself. Thank you. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that I could get some modicum of truth out of you today. Thank you.
What is it you're alleging? What is it you're alleging there, Jaguar?
Oh no, he's telling me that my life is on the line, that the bounty on my head is real, and I need to let it go before somebody
I did not say anything like that. Something wrong with her.
We ain't dumb. We ain't dumb here. We ain't dumb here. See, that's the difference between me and y'all. That's why you can't stand me, because I got the balls and the courage to say what y'all too afraid to say. You ain't nothing but a grown baby waiting on waiting on daddy to come through and fix you up again. Go on ahead now.
You read a lot of books. You read a lot of books. You read a lot of books.
Take that advice and save it for yourself.
You read a lot of books.
See, I write books. I write music. I'm also a journalist. There's a lot more to me than you know, which is how I know you're being.
I don't know you. I don't do my homework on you. You're not my subject. You're not my subject.
All the more reason you should never say my name.
I ain't say your name, but to apologize to you. That's it.
Next time someone asks you anything about me, you make sure the first words out your mouth is, Jesus help me. No comment.
Listen, you're
no
fishing.
Comment.
You trying to
listen. You listen. Block. That's simple.
Is there any resolution, Jag? Jag, is there any resolution that could be found here between you and Courtney?
He needs to do what he said. Be a man of his word. Get lost. Vios and deals.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was meaning in the broader spectrum than just presently.
I would appreciate if everyone would look at this man, Courtney Burgess, and see this as a cautionary tale of why getting involved in things that you don't intend to see through is probably a bad idea if you don't have the dexterity and the grit for it.
And what you're referring to that he doesn't have the kahunas to see through it at the end? I'm paraphrasing.
He knows. He knows.
I don't know. That's how I know she's something wrong with her.
All your warnings, all of your warnings, let it go. Stop talking about people. Go back and tell your boss that I said.
So, Courtney, I think Jaguar is suspicious of allegedly where you came from and how you got to be such a prolific figure so fast within the realm of this. But, I mean, am I right in saying you've got 35 years connection with Diddy, right?
No, I'm not connected to Diddy no type of way. I've never been to his parties.
Yeah, I completely got wrong the person I'm talking about there, so apologies.
No, he said Tupac. Who that?
Oh, yeah, sorry, with Tupac, but no, I was completely referring to someone else. That was
do what you do, Dad. Do what you do.
Oh, I will. To the fullest.
Do what you do.
To the fullest. This changes nothing. Go back and tell your boss.
So just let me pick at the label a little bit here, Jack. Right. So if we're saying there's a massive puppeteer behind Courtney, right? Mm-hmm. Where do you land then with the USB drives? I mean, where does that fall into?
Where do I land is this. Whatever Kim Porter's last words were, it was broken up into multiple pieces. No one person got more than the other. No one person had a bulk of anything. How he was able to acquire all of this, I think maybe the feds wanted to authenticate and see if there was any duplicates. Like I said when I first got on here, they got a lot. Now, I'm sure that what he got ain't much different. Actually, some of it might have been edited from what they've already confiscated. Like I don't think this is a matter of finding anything new. I think this is a matter on vetting and authenticating the legitimacy of what's being said. I tell you what, though, if Carters are behind this in any way, bravo. Great play. Great way to help Diddy and cover themselves, because you've also been speaking up for Beyonce these days, trying to encourage everybody that she's still an angel. Like, y'all got to do better with how y'all trying to run the misinformation. It's not lining up.
Wait. Let me run it back, right? So, when I was talking about the USB drives and where you landed on it, right? What I'm getting at is, if all of this is, if Courtney's got a puppeteer and all the rest of it,
I'm telling you, there's no way in the world he got the first hand anything. It was passed down, compiled by someone else. And like he's saying, he doesn't really want to let go of who the source is that gave him all of this stuff. And he said, he don't know nothing. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing. They got it. Let it go. I'm doing it for pop. For the people.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist,
whatever,
right?
Dude, like whatever.
I'm not being funny, and I will just be honest. I did notice that myself. Of all the ways you could have positioned your hands, Courtney, that was the only way that you could have positioned them in a way that would have caused anything. And I'm going to be honest with you. I noticed that too. So again, I'm just trying to get this to a point where everyone can make sense of everything that's going on here, right? Because obviously Jaguar, the everything, I think a lot of people agree with you about the 2 points on the book, the monetization, where that's gone. I believe, Courtney, when it comes down to, I've been fallen victim to sites like Amazon and PayPal locking down funds for no reason. They're savage. So benefit of the doubt on that one for now. Easy ways to keep up to date with that. Let's now, the point about what was added into the book, Courtney has said that he never had any take in that, but I would probably agree with you that it was maybe unnecessary to be added, and the impact on the family and all the rest of it, completely there with you. I think the way that Courtney was mentioning Tupac, and I mean, you can see the legacy of Tupac, right? I mean, I'm a massive Tupac fan. Everyone's a massive Tupac fan, but you can see the way you reacted to that. Do you think that the way that you reacted to that, now please just let me finish, the way you reacted to that, do you not see then how possibly you maybe took too much from that in the broad spectrum of someone, but in saying that maybe not though, because I mean, how deep was your friendship, Courtney, with Tupac? I mean, I'm sorry to question your past and ask you such a personal question. It was just, for me, if I was to come out and say something like that, that would have been about somebody who meant something to me, and maybe you know something about that case that maybe I don't, that this could have helped with. I don't know. I'm just saying. So how well, and I'm sorry to ask you, Courtney, I really am. And if you're happy to answer that, is how close was your relationship, and how well did you know Tupac?
From New York to Baltimore to Maryland. I mean, from New York to Baltimore to California.
Okay.
Years, you could say, between music time.
Okay, now, I'm sorry to be sounding so stupid silly here. Can you give me some like an amount of years? Because when you give me locations, this sort of throws me back a little bit.
Teacher, can I ask a question?
Well, I promise, Jag. One second, please, just give me 1 second, and then it's all yours.
I'm going to make this very simple.
I don't know what you meant by.
Can you share something with us from the last time you were with Pac when he was alive?
There you go. That's a great question. Your last living memory with Pac.
Listen, I've been informed to get off the line with y'all.
Whatever the adventure, there's a BMW engineered to take it on. The X3 delivers a striking design with agile performance. The 100% electric i4 packed with pure electric energy. Or the plug-in hybrid X5, an impressive, versatile SUV granting full control on every journey. Choose what powers your next adventure during the BMW Road Home Sales Event. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Hurry in for exceptional offers through January 2nd. Visit BMWUSA.com for details.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. Everybody needs some variety in life. That's what I love about Chumba Casino. They know how to keep things fresh and exciting. All their games are free to play, like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire. You can claim free daily login bonuses, too. And they release new games every week. So spice things up with ChumbaCasino.com now for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.
Your lawyer called you.
Yeah, sorry, Courtney, on you go.
I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Bye, dude.
Yeah, let Courtney let Courtney just have a say. Sometimes it's
I'm a mute. This is funny.
yeah, on you go, Courtney.
All right.
It was to give you a chance to speak. You were going to say something.
Courtney, we brought you on. The viewers are asking for what happened in the court. They're very curious about what happened in the court.
I can't talk about that. What happened in the court? But I want y'all to know I'm not a witness towards Diddy. I never sat down at a table or a party with that man to witness anything. Nothing.
Yeah,
no sort.
Yeah, you were just handed over evidence.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. And what we got going on is generation, and plus it's got something to do with business. You understand? Whatever she into, I'm not into. Whatever he into, I'm not dropping no names. I don't need all this turmoil from her or anyone else. And I wish Beach the best for him too. You understand? I have no beef with none of them. But if it come my way, I know how to handle it. You understand? So she can throw her threats or whatever she want to say. I have no boss. I have one boss, and that's God. So what she's saying is relevant. Nobody put me up to anything to say anything towards any of these people on here. So she need to stop. She's, you understand? She's off the hook.
I'm off the chain.
I don't know what a female.
That's why. You know that channel you just did an interview with? He hit me up right now. He said he want to do another interview with me. You know, to talk about some of the things that you said. I don't know. There's some discrepancies. I tell you, this is gonna be a hell of a day online. No time for someone like me to get lost.
So I'm sorry, I did think it was quite a simple question. Like, roughly how many years did you know Tupac for, Courtney? Just because you gave me some states there as an answer, and it was confusing for me. Was it like a long?
No more. I'm surprised he's still here.
And I'm sorry I keep asking. It was just I think it's
right. I'm still here.
I think, and the only reason I'm asking is I think it's a relevant question because of you said you were doing this for Tupac.
And I'm gonna be here after you. That
Good.
I promise, friend.
And I'll still be around.
I'll be here after you.
Let me go ahead. Ask the question. I'm mute her out my head.
You can't handle response.
It was.
I can handle the response. I'm just not going to talk.
Yes. Yes. Sorry.
I'm not going to argue with a female.
When's
I
the
don't
last
argue
time with Pac when he was alive? Can you tell us about?
I'm not going to answer none of your questions. Listen, you're mute to me. I'm not going to answer any of your questions. Okay.
You know what? You've been muted. You haven't said one comprehensive sentence since you got up here. I thought you
right.
said
So you ain't giving nobody no chance to say anything. You just run your mouth. You shouldn't be called Jaguar. You shouldn't be called Jaguar. Why they call you Jaguar?
Wait a minute.
Tell me why they call you Jaguar?
Because that is who I am, Pantera Anka.
Good.
Who are you?
Good. You're like a CUDA. I have to go. You're like a CUDA. I gotta go.
What's a CUDA?
Well, you look
are
like,
you trying to say cougar?
You look like TD Jakes, the fruity version.
Let tell Ariel I send my regard.
All right, TD Snakes.
I look like who?
They say you look like the Tubi version of TD Jakes.
The great value TD Jakes. Have you ever been swallowed?
Courtney, before you go, is there anything constructive to say about what's going on with you in the case?
No, I'm not. Good night. Y'all have a good day.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us.
God bless you.
Wow. Well, I woke up today with a message from Shane saying that Jaguar and Courtney wanted to come on and do a live together like Big Homie and Jaguar. And I was thinking they were mates. I thought you guys were mates. I didn't know. Should have done a bit more research.
I don't know why he wanted to talk to me. I actually know what I'm talking about. What I will say is this. I want y'all to look at Courtney Burgess as a cautionary tale of what happens when you send a fake one to deal with a real one. Now, he could have alleviated everyone's concerns about his credibility by just giving us one story from the last time he was with Tupac.
I agree. I mean,
and his lawyer said he couldn't respond. But he was so, he's sitting there trying to warn me and trying to intimidate me. This is what my life is like. This is what my life has been like for almost 5 years. Subliminal threats, people pretending to be allies only to be spies. Imagine if I had actually trusted Ariel Kid and continued to keep engaging her for help as my lawyer. There would be attorney-client privilege and any sensitive information if she's duplicitous. It hurt people that I care about. And I do believe she's duplicitous. Her and her client. And on that note, if you want to play Olivia Pope, just go play where reality isn't happening. Y'all need to stop playing with people's lives. Y'all need to stop sitting here coming up with your little covert plans. I'm outside. And I'm going to stay outside until every victim is outside with me. That will not change. I will not deter. I cannot be moved. There are people who are depending on me. A lot I know. And I'm sure there's tons of lots that I don't. My strength is their strength. And I'm going to stay out here until they all come out. And they're so loud, you can't hear me anymore. Because that's how many there are. If all of them come forward, they will drown me out. That's my aim. And none of y'all will stop me. None.
Yeah, I mean, no big task there at all, Jack. I mean, not putting pressure on yourself at all, or taking on a massive task. I mean, I believe you, 100,000,000%. It's
when you've seen the effects of what this does to people long term.
I've seen it.
There's no other option, and it's time for the fake ones to be exposed quickly and move around. Move around. The real ones have been here, and we will stay here. And it doesn't matter like how many times y'all try to put these little weirdos together to create these red herrings and these little Sputniks. No, we're here. I've been here. Gene has been here. We ain't going.
Hell yeah.
Who y'all believe? Be careful who you listen to. Because the truth is, that man just came here and wasted all of our time. Because he said a whole bunch of nothing. And that sorry ass apology, you can shove it up his ass.
Do you think that there possibly could
have apology was as sorry as the one Diddy gave for what he did to Cassie?
I'm totally here and with you, right? But do you not think there could have been a more constructive way of
he's a detractor. He's a detractor.
Okay, I'm with you. Hey, I'm just asking so I know where you're at with it. That's
we were cordial until he started calling me a loser.
I don't know if it was cordial, but I'm with you. I heard what he said, but I don't know if it was cordial.
He's hurt people that I care about.
Oh, I'm with you. I understand. I actually listen.
I don't understand how disgusting this has been for I'll Be Sure. How disgusting all of this is for I'll Be Sure.
Yeah.
No one thinks about that.
Oh, I'm not questioning.
Go in
I'm not
my
questioning.
phone. I can go in my phone and I can pull out the DM that I got after he came out of that last coma when we almost lost him late last year. It's almost been a year. God bless. He's still strong.
This holiday, BMW has reunited 3 members of the family at the BMW Road Home Sales event. The Agile X3, engineered for any adventure. The plug-in hybrid X5, commanding the streets with unmatched presence. And the all-electric i4, charging into the future with impeccable performance. Hurry in to find what powers your journey at the BMW Road Home Sales event. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Visit Valley BMW Center today for attractive lease and finance offers.
Looking for excitement? Chumba Casino is here. Play anytime, play anywhere. Play on the train, play at the store, play at home, play when you're bored. Play today for your chance to win and get daily bonuses when you log in. So what are you waiting for? Don't delay. Chumba Casino is free to play.
Experience social gameplay like never before. Go to Chumba Casino right now to play hundreds of games, including online slots, bingo, Slingo, and more. Live the Chumba life at ChumbaCasino.com.
VGW Group. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
When you read a text message saying that all of my organs and when they cut him open, it looked like a bomb went off inside of him from the effects of the poisons and the toxins that were put into his system.
Yeah.
To sit there and cry with our mutual friend who was one of his best friends from high school, Pete Rock. Me and this time, in just a couple weeks, this time last year, I was sitting in the condo in Vegas and Pete called me and we were just sitting there crying. If people only knew what that man endured to disparage him in any way while he is still coping the loss of his first love, his first wife. You people are disgusting. And you hurt nothing. You hurt the children. They didn't need to hear those things. And the sad part about it is a lot of it wasn't even true. For profit. And you want to put my name on it. Yeah, no, we got to stop it there. It's too much disrespect.
I'll be honest.
What were the hand signals he was throwing up? The triangle? What was that about?
Who, me?
No.
Him.
Oh, Courtney?
Yeah, Jag. No, not you, Jag. No, literally at one point when you were talking about who his boss was, and I'm not, I swear to God, I wouldn't have mentioned it if the site.
He's a Mason. I wasn't going to say it. He's a Mason. No different than Sean Carter, and he's Black Mafia.
I did think it was a bit odd.
The conversation we were having here, he knew exactly what conversation we were having. He came here to threaten me. He came here to warn me. He came here to make it see. Yeah, I know. See how that worked? Didn't work at all, did it?
Because I'm just saying, right? That was a very odd hand signal, and I would have thought that if the co-host of a show that you were on asked for a little bit of verbal credentials on your friendship with someone who they themselves chose to say was one of the reasons they were doing this. I'm not like, did that make sense to anyone? Because I'm sure I heard a list of states, right? That's what happened, right?
Yeah. He went over the East Coast to the West Coast. But you know what he didn't say? He never said that they hung out at the high school in Baltimore. He went to school with Jada Pinkett. He never said what studio they used to work out of in New York. He never said anything about his favorite restaurants, about nothing. I tell you what I do know. I actually called Tupac's real friend, who was his friend the day that he died, and has been loyal to him since the day that he died, whose own son played Tupac in the movie. And you tried to bust.
Well, this is the thing, right? You've seen the difference between the two reactions, right? You had one guy who said, and again, I feel like I asked him 3 times. So I feel like when I say I never got an answer that was a space of time or anything like that. how he reacted to how you reacted when you were, how quickly you got a hold of someone that could back up everything that you were saying. I just found that a little weird, right? And again, I'm not here to take sides or anything like that, but that was in the grand pool of data gathering, that struck me as a little odd, because would you not, and if you were in his position, in that scenario, from a psychological point of view, want someone on your side by giving them information that can back up your argument? There was none of that.
And guess what? Don't nobody that really know anybody know him. So how did he become such a viral sensation? Who made that happen?
Well, I'm just saying, sometimes we have to look at who controls the media, right?
Exactly. And that's what we all need to start paying attention to. And that's why I agreed to come here and do this today. I know where I stand, and I'm going to keep standing there. I know what I know, and can't nobody make me unknow it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I just would like to say,
the challenge today.
Yeah. I'm with you. Sometimes,
your Coke.
Sometimes I think there's so many people watching, right? And I'm victim of this too. Sometimes you say names and you talk about people that you're super passionate about, and there's like, for me, it's like a missing piece of a puzzle, because I'm not too sure who that person is. Sometimes, I'll be honest with you, right? But because of how passionate, you see my face, because I'm like, oh God, I'm just gonna have to nod and smile, okay? Because there's so much of this. If you see
the
what
truth is, I want to come through the screen and joking.
I know you do. I swear to God, I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard to learn. I'm trying so hard to learn it all, Jag. Okay.
The people that I'm most concerned about when it comes to that book is the girls.
Yeah.
They grew up being groomed by their mother to be beautiful women, smart and talented and multicultural. In fact, so imagine what that was like for them. Because their mother was she was not described as her first husband calls her, Lady Kim Porter. No. I wish Kimura would go track him down and beat him with one of them stilettos she got. Everyone's running around threatening people, but ain't nobody going after the people that's really hurting.
Yeah. I think there's a big difference as well when a chapter like that in a book, or a book like that, is put out there, and let's say it's the actual found diary and the family find it and they put it out word for word, that's one thing, right? But when we're talking about also as well, Jamal, that was a bold choice. I just want to say right off the bat.
Why couldn't he be Hans? Why couldn't he be Hans Gutenberg? Why did he have to be Jamal?
I'm just saying.
It's too much cloak and dagger for me. For people that care about the truth. It's just too much. It's too much.
Yeah. And it's always, I always feel like I've been like shooken, like hard after
bust him up beside his big head.
Well, I mean, we couldn't possibly in any way, shape, or form remotely sound like in any way we're making any sort of negative.
No, I'm just thinking about them girls. Like,
yeah, metaphorically.
What he did to those girls was terrible. The 6th anniversary of their mother's passing, which comes right before Thanksgiving, which is like the first of the huge family traditional stuff that we do here in the United States. How many times you think somebody gonna make mention of that during the holiday season time? How many DMs y'all think those girls have gotten? These young women. It's bad enough their dad was auctioning them off as NFTs almost 2 years ago for their 16th birthday. But you want to disrespect her mama? You ain't no friend. Girls didn't need to hear that, but their mother did do a lot of other great things in the backdrop. And I just don't understand why none of that was featured in this so-called book. Kim Porter did a lot. And I wish people would start talking about that. And please take this as a warning. Anybody to say anything about Albert Brown Sr. that I don't like, you're going to have to see me about it. Forever My Lady was the song that he wrote that made Jodeci a household name especially in the Black community. He wrote that song for Lady Kim Porter while she was pregnant carrying Quincy, who was named after his godfather that just passed away, Quincy Jones. See, the simple fact that Courtney Burgess can't share details like that, because I didn't hear him say nothing about the fact that Quincy was named after Quincy Jones, because Quincy Jones mentored I'll Be Sure's career in his songwriting. Secret Garden, songs like that. But the simple fact that this man's life has been put in jeopardy by that insane Chucky doll that they got in jail in Brooklyn. Yes, baby. I'm sorry, we gotta go. We gotta move around.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, but no. You come for I'll Be Sure, you come for Gene Deal, you deal with me. It's just that simple. You play around with Pac's name, you're gonna deal with the tribe. And that's just it. Is there anything else, guys? Because I gotta get ready to go.
You have got 5 million questions that we brought you on to answer, and we've not answered a single one. So we might have to do another part, Jaguar. But thank you for being so passionate about all of this. And I've just been like, wow, the whole night. I haven't said a word.
Well, Sean, I'm going to tell you this. I think you might be in the process of making one of the most viral videos that you're going to have in your catalog. Because what you just saw was a real one go up against an op. And to all of the victims, I'm going to keep doing it for you. And to all of the survivors, I'm not going to stop because I'm one of you. And like I ask people on my live streams over at my channel, The Jaguar Wright Effect, don't forget to at least pray for one victim or one survivor today. Pray for their strength, their courage, and their healing. Pick one, anyone, even if it's me. But let's keep building up that positive, high energy that we need to help propel a lot of these people who are so afraid forward. And if you saw me express any anger with the Burgess person.
If we saw you express some anger, I'm sorry. You were just on the podcast, right? Look at your wee cheeky smile. There we go. There's the cheeky one. If you thought we were a bit angry, come on.
I gotta go, guys. I gotta move around. You already know it's hot in these streets. I gotta change locations. Sean, roll.
Much love. What's going on?
Love you guys, and let me know. I'll come back. We got to talk about.
Yeah.
All right. Have a safe rest of your day. Take care.
WWE approved. It was a wrestle today.
It was a something. Amazing as always.
This holiday, BMW has reunited 3 members of the family at the BMW Road Home Sales event. The Agile X3, engineered for any adventure. The plug-in hybrid X5, commanding the streets with unmatched presence. And the all-electric i4, charging into the future with impeccable performance. Hurry in to find what powers your journey at the BMW Road Home Sales event. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Visit Valley BMW Center today for attractive lease and finance offers.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather, now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply.